guys, happy Super Bowl Sunday. So who saw Rihanna's halftime show? It was amazing. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, I definitely have to recreate her look. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. The products probably aren't exactly the same because I'm pretty sure she's wearing all Fenty. Who saw her do the little Fenty plug when the background dancer had the makeup? She was like, ooh, Fenty plug. I was like, not Rihanna doing a Fenty plug. But it was iconic. And I also peeped that she had a baby bump and I was confused. I was like, wait, is that just like, you know, baby weight still? I'm like, or is that baby number 2? What? So that's kind of cute. I was like, yep, look at Riri. So today, well, first I'm gonna start off like prepping my face. I'm gonna use the Farsali Liquid Glass. It's a primer serum. I'm just gonna put that on first. So what team were you guys rooting for? Me, I don't really, you know, watch football. So I was just by default rooting for the Eagles since I was born and raised in Pennsylvania. So comment below what team you guys are rooting for. But congrats to the Chiefs. I felt like as soon as, what's his name, Patrick?
Patrick Mahomes?
Mahomes?
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes? Okay, anyways, I felt like once he came back into the game, he carried the whole team. I was like, yo. After that halftime show, homie came back and like, boom, did the damn thing. And I don't know, I'm not usually really into sports and everything, but it was a very entertaining game. It was a very entertaining show. So what we did was, me and my boyfriend, we went over to my mom's and we had our own little Super Bowl party. It was nice. So then I like to use 2 primers. So I'm going in with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. It was nice. Got to spend some time with the family. Well, just my mom. I haven't seen my mom in over like 2 weeks because I had COVID and I don't even know how I got it, where I got it from. I felt like I probably got it from work. So I like to focus my primer like in my little problem spots, like where I have all my pores, all my texture and everything around my nose, just so my face looks smooth. And I do also have very oily skin. So one day I was in Times Square and I went to this Kiko Milano store. I had never heard of them. And I walked in and I told this lady, I was like, hey, I have really oily skin. What should I do? And she's like, oh, you need like a translucent powder, like a mattifying powder. And she told me, prime, put on the mattifying powder, then put on my foundation, and then put on the powder again. So I've been doing that trick for like, 5 years now. So that's what I've been doing. So I'm going in with the Kiko Milano, just dusting that over real quick. But yeah, shout out to that lady because I always thought that my foundations just weren't really matte, but I'm just like an oily beast, so the little tip and trick really helped. So now I'm going in with the Fenty. This one is the Pro Filter. This is the hydrating one. I did have the soft matte, but I ran out. So we're just gonna go in with this one, and then I'm gonna put my mattifying powder on top of it. Cause Riri, she looked matte, so she was probably wearing the Pro Filter. I don't know. And this brush is my Ride or Die brush, the Huda Beauty, the dual ended. Oh, that's what I'm gonna be using. I really need to clean it. And my shade in this is 370. Word on the street is that's Rihanna's shade too, so. I've been using Rihanna's foundations since they came out. Like, it's really good. It's one of those foundations that will never let you down. And if you ever think about like switching up and using like another one, you'll still go back to this one. So I always have me some Fenty laying around. So now I'm going to go in with concealer. I'm using the Almay Skin Perfecting Comfort Concealer. So this one I kind of just blend out with my fingers and then go over with the brush. So just kind of put it in the little spots that I need it. These little areas. I just kind of like to press it in. Depending if it needs more blending, then I go in with the brush. But it looks like it's melting in pretty good. I noticed as I've gotten older, I've been like very sensitive to certain products, especially around my eyes. Like I have to use like hypoallergenic or vegan, cruelty-free things without like all those bad chemicals in my eyeliners, mascaras, concealers. Okay, so I'm just gonna buff out around those edges just a little bit. There we go. So now I want to add some more warmth to my face. So I'm going in with the Born This Way Ganache. This is a foundation, but I use it as a contour bronzer type deal. And this is by Too Faced. And I noticed Rihanna didn't have like a heavy contour, so I'm not gonna like go in too crazy like I usually do. So I'm just gonna put like just a little bit. I like to do my jawline. Like I said, this is an inspired look, so not everything is gonna be exact. Plus, it was really hard to tell, like, to show like what eye products she was using and everything. So I had to like find pictures on Google of what was there, because this literally just happened. It's like after midnight right now. I just want to add a little bit more. So now I'm going to skip over to the eyebrows, and I noticed she had like kind of thinner, like arched brows. Let me double check. Where's my phone? Yeah, so like her brows are kind of thinner there. We're just gonna work with what I got. So I'm going in with the Wet n Wild brow pencil. I believe this is medium brown shade. I'm gonna try to keep them on the thinner side, but I do have a more bushier brow in some spots. I'm trusting the process here. Okay, done. I think my eyebrows are sisterin and not twinning. I'm going to go in with a little foundation to just clean up the brows a bit. Time for the eyes. So I already have a little bit of foundation already on my eyes as a base, but I just want to add a little bit more security in there. So I'm using the KVD. This is the shaker primer, and I just kind of like to put that in my crease, because I don't know, for some reason my creases get really oily, so I just need a little bit more adhesion right there. So I'm gonna need to look at these eyes again. All right, to what I can see, it looks like there is maybe like a browner, almost red shade to like match her red outfit. And then it looks like there's some gold on the top going into like a small cat eye. I have this picture too. I don't know. All the pictures kind of look a little different, but I think I'm seeing a wing. And I know I saw like some gold on the top. And it looked like in the crease there was like a darker shade. Here's another pic. So I think I'm gonna start with like almost base to my skin tone all over. Then it looks like there's like a little brow highlight. Like, especially in this picture. Looks like there's a little highlight like right up in there. The gold, the transition shade, the black wing. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna zoom y'all in. I don't know. Let me look in this Jeffree palette. Ooh, okay. So out of the Jeffree Star X Morphe X Jeffree Star palette, I'm gonna use the shade Mr. Diva. I'm gonna put that all over. Oh yeah, that's like, that blends into me pretty well. Alright, so for that shade she has in her crease, I think I'm probably gonna go with Wand Noise. I don't know, that kind of looks orangey. I don't know. Should I mix it with like a brown? Okay, I'm gonna mix Boss Angels and Wand. Let me try it on my hand first. Okay, I figured it out. I'm gonna do Boss Angel and Wand Noise in the crease, but very lightly, because I don't know. But I'm gonna try to follow it how her eye goes. It's more just right here. It's just like a little hump right there. A little bit of Boss Angel. I'm doing like 3 little baby taps because this palette is pigmented. I'm thinking I'm happy with that. I think that is enough. If I put any more, it'll be a little too much. So now I'm gonna do that little gold liner on top that she has. That. I'm thinking it went all the way across, like a double liner. So I'm gonna go in with the shade, oops, I dipped it in the wrong shade. I'm gonna go in with the shade Glam Rapids in the same palette. I'm not sure if I want to wet it. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Let's try with it a little bit wet. Okay, I'm gonna wet this a little bit. I'm using the Too Faced. No, I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter. Sorry, it is 1 o'clock in the morning. Oh, okay. There we go. We're cooking with, I never know that saying. Is it cooking with grease? Cooking with fire? I think it's cooking with fire. Cooking with fire? Okay, so I want to make it a little bit thicker because we do have to add on that little black liner with the baby wing. So that looks gold, but it doesn't look as glittery as she has it. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Millions, and I'm gonna ever so lightly try to dab that glitter on top. I don't know how. I don't want to drag it across. I just don't want to mess up that bottom layer. Oh, it's not bad. so cool. I think it's easier if I just kind of like drag it across. It looks like patting it in doesn't really work too much. It seems to get most of the glitter on there if I just drag it across. I'm done with the glitter. Ooh, I like that. Let me look at the picture again and see how her wing goes. So it's like a little, like a very little wing. I'm trying to like get the whole picture. Okay. I think her wing is like, whoop. Okay, so for the wing liner, I'm gonna go in with the Ilia. I'm scared. I mean, we do have different eye shapes, so. That's not bad. That's not bad. Ain't bad. Wait, I think I did it. You know what I could have used for the gold? I could have used the Fenty Trophy Wife, the Kilowatt. Wait, would that have been much easier than mixing these colors? Okay, I think I like what I did. But we are going to use the Kilowatt as our little brow highlight. Just gonna do just a little bit. Okay, I'm kind of gonna do a lot. Like I said, this is my take on her look. Then I'm gonna take my blending brush and I'm just gonna blend everything all together around the top. Then I do want to go in and still blend in that crease a little bit, just to try to diffuse a little bit more of that color, because I feel like it's not as subtle as hers. Okay, I think I like that. Ooh. Okay, so for mascara, I'm gonna use the Blink. It's a tubing ultra volume mascara. Wait, I do have Rihanna's mascara somewhere. I didn't find it. I know I have it. Now, I couldn't really tell if she was wearing bottom eyeliner. So I'm just not gonna put any. Just gonna do some at the bottom. Wow, this mascara is actually pretty good. This is my first time really using it. Okay, so that is pretty much the look. We just need to add the lippy, and I do have Rihanna's lipstick. So this is her lip, and I don't know what shade she's using, but this is the shade I have. It's called the MVP. I think that's probably what she's using. Ooh. It's bright. So I don't know if this is the shade she's using, but this is the only Fenty red lip that I have, so I'm gonna wear it. I'm putting the wrong cap on this. I'm just getting too excited. Oh my god. All right, so I'm gonna go get styled up and I'll be right back. Hey guys, so I am back. So I went and put on a red shirt because she was wearing red, and I tried to style my hair like hers with the little middle part with the two pieces right here, and I just put my hair in a ponytail. But I think this look is so cute. Oh my god, let me show you guys a picture. I think that's pretty close if you ask me. So here's a close-up of the look. So that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. That was a very fun look to recreate, and it was fun to create at, you know, 2 o'clock in the morning. So please like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.